here to talk to you about the Rossie filter by GFI System. This is kind of a digital filter. It has 3 algorithms and it fits on your pedal board. It's just a single pedal size, which is great. It has tons of parameters, all savable, which for people who are like me that play with big pedal boards is the big qualifier, right? Whether something could be used for many sounds, not just for one. So this one has step filters, envelope filters, and also manual filters. My go-to and what I really use filtering for is envelope filters. So the sounds are pretty great. It sounds like this. You can dial in a lot of the parameters. So this first one controls the sensitivity, which is super important for envelope filters because each guitar is different, each instrument you put into it is different, and the amount of input that it receives determines where the quack starts. This is like right around 50. If I set it lower, it still does it. I have to really dig in then to get it. Right? Way high, I can play with a light touch and it's going to catch everything. Now, if I press this button in, I get to the second set of parameters and then it controls whether it goes down or up in its filtering. So here's a downward. Now here's the up. More the classic sound, right? Cool. Other parameters. You got a mix knob, which is super useful. You can play pretty dry and then have just a little bit of it. A little more, right around 50%. Really wet, where you really get the effect. And this knob controls the range, how much sweep you have. So let's crank it to where we get the craziest, most amount of treble. Let's try the downward sweep again with that. Pretty extreme, right? Let's turn it down. So that's pretty cool. And now we have the type of cue. So there's a sharp attack. We got a high. A mid. And then, of course, a low. Pretty cool stuff. And then let's turn it up to the up setting again. More like a typical Ottawa, right? Let's try that mid again. There we go. Probably a little bit drier would be right where I would use it. Now something that's really cool, you can have all these presets by just moving this knob wherever you want, pressing these 2 buttons for a second or 2 seconds and it saves it. The other thing is when it's off, you can just press this knob to have it be a momentary switch. So if it was on the floor, I could demonstrate. You can play like a clean part, and let's say you want the envelope to just go on a note, down, wow, wow, right? You just, on the off position, just hold it as a momentary switch. That kind of thing. You don't have to turn it on. Now, the other two algorithms on here, we have a step filter. In my music, I don't really use it, but a lot of people do. And you can set the amount of steps, and you can control how they're filtered, so it goes like wah, woo, woo, yeah, and you control obviously the tempo of that stuff. So all that kind of, it's a rhythmic effect for fusion, a little bit less useful, but a lot of soundscapey stuff. It's great. Right, it has its own mind. The last algorithm on this box is a manual filter. Now you can use it with an expression pedal, and then it basically is a wah, right? You can set the parameters and play with it that way, or you can have it in a cocktail kind of position. So it goes from here to this kind of thing. And obviously you can control the same parameters, the mix, you can control the frequency that it's sweeping. It's acting like a filter. The range. And then also the cue, so it could be like a low, a mid, a high, just like the other pedals. To get to that secondary menu, you just push the buttons in and then twist them. Cool. So powerful machine for a little box. You can have as many presets as you want, and you can scroll through them and recall them on command. It's a very cool unit. Check out the Rossie filter by GFI System. If you like this video, subscribe, leave a comment, ring the bell, tell us that you love us, join our Patreon. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.